Hello, hello, Year 11 Chem. In this video, I'm going to take a look at the moleview.org molecular model construction kit. This is a really helpful web page that we're going to use in an upcoming practical activity to actually look at the shape of a number of small covalent molecules. As you can see on my screen, I've just opened the web page up. It opens on a splash screen. You just hit close here to get rid of that, and it opens with a sample molecule present. And what you have is the drawing space on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, you have the 3D view of the molecule. Okay, you can rotate that by left-clicking and dragging your mouse. And you can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. All right, it's very helpful for actually looking at the structure of molecules. Now, just as a little challenge, the molecule that's in here by default, all right, what is it, guys? All right, if you can work that out, put it in the comments for our Google Classroom, and I will give you a commendation. All right, so let's get down to business. We want to draw some small molecules. To get rid of the sample molecule, click on the garbage icon in the top left. And what we want to do is we want to draw, let's start with something simple, a water molecule. On the right-hand side, just here, we have our elements, and the common ones I have here are actually going to be pretty much what we need most of the time, but you can actually expand out to the periodic table if you need to. On the left-hand side here, we have a variety of bonds. Okay, all right, what we're going to do, let's start by drawing water. I'm going to click oxygen. All right, and we'll put in the two covalent bonds that are connected to water. Now notice when I click on the oxygen, it puts in a bond to a carbon. That's fine to start with. Put those in, then we'll click on the hydrogen, and we'll click again, left click, on the carbons with the hydrogen to replace them. Now at this stage here, one of the things I am quite fond of doing is clicking on the four arrows just here and just arranging the molecule so it's in the approximate shape of what water should be. All right, but to make a 3D model of this, you just click 2D to 3D, and that will give you a 3D model of a water molecule. That the software uses a basic algorithm to kind of do VESPA on. There can be some inaccurate structures, however, all right, with more complex molecules, particularly ones where you have carbons with 4 different atoms attached to them. Now, at this stage here, I'm going to get rid of that, and let's try making methane. And so with that, I'll put a carbon atom down, and I'll put 4 bonds around it. All right, then I'm going to replace those carbons with hydrogens. Okay, now at this stage here, we have our methane, and we can click 2D to 3D. All right, and we end up with our classic tetrahedral shaped methane molecule. All right, and this is kind of handy for showing that shape. Likewise, if we wanted to draw, say, ammonia, we could very easily do that by clicking on the N to put the N in, click on the single bond to put the bonds in, and then click on the H to replace those carbons with hydrogens. Okay, 2D to 3D, and we have our trigonial pyramidal shape shown just here. All right, now notice it gives the warning message for the 3D structure being inaccurate at times. Okay, so when you actually do the practical activity where you're going to be modeling a number of small molecules, next, what I suggest you do is you have a tab open on Google Images and you type the formula or the name of the molecule in, and you type the word structure, and you do a Google image search. That way you can double check on what you think the molecule should be structured like, Okay, same sort of thing can be done to check Lewis structures and other concepts in chemistry when you are applying it to an individual molecule. And then you draw it using the moleview.org website. Okay, so you can actually manipulate and examine the 3D model. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching the video. So feel free to comment if you need any help. Let's get on with the lesson. Bye-bye.